Hi, everyone. Good morning. So I think I'm going to wait for a few minutes to see if more students join us because I want to go through the work. So we will see if we can get some more people to join us right now. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to wait for a couple minutes and we'll see. Okay. So if you are here and you are watching, please put your name down in the comments, okay? So I'm gonna put mine over here. So in the chat down below, please put your name. Like, oh, this is okay. So we're gonna wait about 2 more minutes. We'll see if we can get any other students to join us. Because I would like to go through the grammar if we have anybody else here. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share this link to the students on through my phone. So hopefully we can get a few more students. Good morning, everyone. Please put your name in the comments below if you are here. I don't think you need a YouTube account. I think you can just comment. So we're trying something new today. Okay, well, if there's someone there, good morning. So I'm going, in about 1 hour, I'm going to put today's lesson on the class website, that ahsleafprogram.weebly.com. But I wanted to explain our grammar today. Okay, so we're going to be looking at page 60. It's Unit 5, Lesson B, talking about some different time clauses. And these are very common time clauses, important for us to look at. And many times students ask me in class, until, what does until mean? Well, today we're going to talk about what it means. Okay, there is also a video on here that you can scan with your phone. I will put this on our class website, so you don't have to do that. You can just click and watch it. But today we're going to talk about 2 dependent time clauses, until and as soon as. Now, if you remember, we have talked about dependent and independent time clauses before. Dependent just means it can't be alone. It cannot be a sentence alone. So time clauses, pieces of a sentence, okay, with until, it cannot, or as soon as, it cannot be alone. Okay, so let's look at some examples. First, what does until mean? Okay, if you look in your book, it says until means up to a particular time. That's what it says in your book, until, up to a particular time. Really, what until means is until means the end, the finish, okay? Until this time, okay? So you do something until this, and then it's finished, okay? So let's think about some examples. We can use until with past, present, or future. We can use it at any time. It just means doing something until it stops. So let me give you an example. Let's think about the past, something that is in the past and is finished. So for me, I lived in Oregon. I don't live in Oregon now, but I did in the past until 2014. So I lived in Oregon until 2014. 2014 was the finish, was the end. I am not living in Oregon now. I live in Illinois. I live in Chicago now. Oh, good morning. Good morning. So think about where you used to live. Okay, perhaps your home country, perhaps another city. How long did you live there? When did you stop? Okay. Hi, Maruj. Nice to see you. Maruj, when did you stop living in Iraq? What year? So she might not give us, 2018, great. So I would say, Maruj, she lived in Iraq until 2018. 2018 was the end, was the last time. We can also use it in the present to talk about everyday things or things happening right now. So for me, I can think about I work every day. Oh, when do I stop work every day? Usually I work until 6. It's usually when I stop. Okay. What time do you work until? Or maybe you don't work. Maybe you're at home, working at home. What time do you go to sleep? What time do you stop being awake? I am awake until usually 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, usually I go to sleep. Okay. So until is for something that we do, and then what comes after the until is the stop. Okay. Until this time. We will be studying from home until April 21st. We hope that will be the stop. So that's future, okay? We will be studying at home until April 21st, okay? And we hope after that we can go back. We won't be at school until April 21st. Fingers crossed, we can go back. So that is until. We use until, it says up to, meaning the stop. We use it all until here, the end. As soon as is a little bit different. So if you look in our books on page 60, talking about as soon as here, it says we use as soon as with something that comes right after. So it's not opposite of until. It's just talking about two different times. So as soon as means when this happens, I do this after. Okay? When this happens, I do this after. Let me give you an example. Right now, we are on video. We are recording a grammar video. As soon as this video is finished, I have to go and do a phone call with the other teachers at Leaf. So right now, we're doing this, but when this is finished, I do this. So as soon as means when this thing happens, or when this thing is finished, something happens after. Until is about this happening first, and then this is the stop. Okay? As soon as is something happens, and then this happens afterwards. So right now, everyone knows we are having the coronavirus, COVID-19, and as soon as all of these different governors and states in the United States saw this was a problem, they see it's a problem. As soon as they see it's a problem, they talk to the people in the hospitals and the people in the government or in charge of medicine and things like that, and they decide to close the schools, tell everybody to stay 6 feet away from each other. So as soon as, again, something happens, as soon as this happens afterwards. So let's think about, again, just like until, we can use this with any time, past, present, or future. Okay, so let's think about in the past. So something that happened to me in the past. Oh, in the past, I broke my leg. So what happened after I broke my leg? My mother took me to the hospital. So I can say, as soon as I broke my leg, comma, so when as soon as, or, sorry, let me get closer. When as soon as or until are first, when those time clauses, just same as after, before, when they are first, we put that comma in the middle. Time clauses can move. They can be at the beginning of a sentence or they can be at the end. If they are first, we got to put a comma. Okay. If they're the second part, we don't need a comma. So as soon as I broke my leg, comma, my mother took me to the hospital. As soon as I broke my leg, my mother took me to the hospital. And you will see we have those past tense verbs there. Broke, not break. took, not take, because I'm talking about something that happened in the past. If I'm talking about something that happens every day, I know that every day I wake up. So what do I do after? Oh, my husband is home and I locked the back door. I'll be right back. Thank you for being patient with me. As soon as he knocked, I opened the door. Okay, he knocked first, then I opened the door. So wake up. I do this every day. So we can use simple present with this. I wake up as soon as my alarm goes off. I wake up as soon as my alarm goes off. So alarm, I wake up. Hi, good morning. So what's something that you do as soon as you wake up? Or, oh, as soon as I wake up, I drink coffee. As soon as I wake up, I go to the bathroom, maybe. Thank you. Seeing the chat. This is nice. I'm happy to see some talking. I miss everybody. We can also use as soon as with present continuous, something that's happening right now. As soon as I am teaching, my husband comes home. As soon as I'm teaching, my husband comes home. And the children go back to school. As for me, as soon as the children go back to school, because I put as soon as first, I need that comma. I will go back to work. Okay. As soon as the children go back to school, comma, I will go back to work. So we can use until and as soon as with past, present, and future. Okay, we can use it with any time. The assignment for the level 4 students in the book is on page 60 to write as soon as or until. So how do you know? When do I use as soon as? When do I use until? Well, again, we use until with something that stops, something that finishes. I will do this until finish. Okay? We use as soon as with something that happens after something else. Okay? I will do this as soon as this. Or as soon as I wake up, I have coffee. Okay? Remember, until and as soon as can be at the beginning of a sentence, or they can be in the second half of the sentence. Time clauses, when, before, after, can move. Okay? They can be at the beginning, they can be in the second half. So that's some information about until and as soon as. I will be putting more practice and information in about 1 hour on our class website. So any of the old students if you're joining us today. And if you would like to do some English practice, I'm putting English lessons every day on ahsleafprogram.weebly.com/level4. You can go there, you can practice with us. So I miss everybody. I hope you are doing well and that you are safe. Thank you for ignoring my very messy apartment. And have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.